both of you travellers. I'm Hannah.
How'd you do?
How do you do? Please take a seat. You must be exhausted.
Thank you, yeah.
Ethan, have you seen Amos Perry?
Yeah, he's putting up a sign at the edge of the village. Someone keeps knocking him down.
Could you get him to have a look at this lady's car? It's broken down on the road toward the base.
Well, can't you do it yourself?
Hey, things to do. Hey, these ladies need a room for the night, Hannah. They're down here looking to buy a house.
How exciting.
Are you two ladies house hunting in the village?
Of a kind.
I got what you want. Great expense.
No, thanks.
I've got a lovely double room, recently decorated, in lime. Would that be all right?
Do you only have the one?
Yes, just the one. Oh, and a lavvy in the backyard, recently decorated in magenta. Let's do the bags first, Rosie, and show our house hunters to their room. Then maybe I can introduce you to our a la carte menu. How can we help with your quest to find a new home?
Oh, Chris, I'm glad I caught you. Do you have any tinned peaches or pears?
Oh, let me see. I got peaches and I got pears.
Oh, capital. I promised his lordship a fruit salad.
So, what kind of place are you looking for?
Well, somewhere quite specific, actually. My friend Miss Marple here saw a painting of the witch's house in Farrell St. Edmund and fell in love with it, didn't you, dear?
I did.
And we were wondering where we might find it and if it might possibly be up for sale.
There's no such place.
A painting?
Yes, and where I left the car today, we actually saw a witch in the woods, didn't we, Jane?
Yes.
Oh, that's Alice, isn't it, Dad?
Alice Perry, Amos's mother. She did a play in the village hall and fell in love with her costume. Won't take it off.
I'm afraid the Perrys are soft in the head. Oh, hello. I'm Nellie Bly, the vicar's wife.
Oh,
Hello.
The Perrys are fine. They're just a little bit country.
Is the vicar here? A Septimus Bly?
Oh, yes, that's right. You say you have a painting of this house?
Yes, it's a Boscawen. It's very pretty. Perhaps one of you might know the house by a different name?
Well, it's not round here.
It's from a storybook, that.
Oh, yes, we have a legend here of a witch from the Middle Ages. I think this Boscawen has drawn it from his imagination. Where did you get the painting?
Oh, it belongs to a friend of my family. A Mrs Lancaster. Is she a resident of the village?
No. No one of that name lived round here. Dr. Waters?
No.
Septimus? Septimus? I've brought you something to eat.
Go away. Go on.
I want to know who this woman is. Who is she? Who is this woman? I'm risking everything for you.
It's not what you think.
Then who is she? Tell me the truth.
Give me the letter, Rose, now.
Just be honest with me, Chris. Who is she, Chris?
She's no one.
You left here last Saturday and met up with this woman. I know you did.
Just give me the letter
She's
back.
making an arrangement for you to pick her up last Saturday evening. I want to know who she is.
Look, give me the letter.
Get off!
Aunt Ada paint?
No, never picked up a brush in her life.
Are you sure?
Yes. Oh, she hated poetry or music, any kind of art. She made the Philistines look like the Chelsea Arts Club.
If Ada never painted, then it must be Mrs Lancaster who put in here what she knew. Water lily, the rope, the roses, this person at the window. Did Tommy like crosswords? The cryptic, intelligent ones?
Loved them. It was Ada who taught him how to do them as a boy.
Did she? Yes. I think what she meant was he should treat these as cryptic clues. Use your intelligence, she wrote.
I'll be glad when the Americans finally go. Won't you?
I believe I will, yes. Oh, yes.
If you asked me to marry you, I'd say yes, Ethan.
Will you?
Will I marry you?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, the Johnsons have run the local post office for years. Well, I say post office, but they've become a bit high and mighty since their success. They've invested their windfall in lots of new stock and are renaming their shop Johnson's Emporium. Aren't they, Ethan?
They are, yeah.
How have they come into money?
Well, Sir Philip Stark lives at the Manor House, made a fortune in mining. He dotes on the Johnsons' daughter and provides for them all.
Sir Philip invests in lots of things now, including film.
He's put cash into this Jane Eyre picture, pulled a few strings and got Nora apart, which is why we're all being treated to a regional premiere this weekend.
To celebrate how wonderful Nora is.
He's having a cocktail party this evening.
Oh, Miss Beresford, Amos said you'd flooded your engine. He'll have it cleaned out for you by this afternoon.
Oh, thank you very much.
Beresford? Well, that's me. I'm Beresford as well. Maybe we're related.
Not unless you had an Aunt Ada and a cousin Tommy. My husband's extended family is quite small.
I had an Aunt Ada. Well, no, she was more of a distant cousin, really. Spent a few summers here years ago. Do you think she's the same one?
Lancaster? No, we don't have a relative called Lancaster. Do we, Eric?
No, we have a Kendall.
Oh, yes, we have a Kendall in the family.
Which is a town near Lancaster. I don't know if that's any good to you.
No, not really.
Maybe it's some other Johnsons you're looking for.
Have you spent any time in Kenya recently?
We've been very busy recently.
Recently, yes.
We haven't had any time for travel.
Our daughter's taking her first steps towards Hollywood.
Is she playing Jane Eyre in the film?
No.
Helen Burns.
Helen Burns.
Yes, the other part, Jane's friend who dies of leukemia.
Which is lovely.
Oh, it's lovely.
Good morning. Is Nora ready?
Good morning, Sir Philip.
Sir Philip here is a personal friend of Alfred Hitchcock and Sir Michael Balcony.
Have you ladies found your dream house yet?
Oh.
Oh, are you the ladies looking for this house you saw in a painting?
Yes, that's right.
When I bought the manor, I inherited all the old maps relating to the village. If you bring the painting up this afternoon, we could see if anything matches its description.
Oh, thank you.
1 o'clock.
I'm afraid Nora won't come down, Sir Philip.
But we arranged that she was going to come to the manor all day.
She says that you're 5 minutes late, sir.
That's right.
Late? I've never been late in my life.